Hey everybody, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and NPD by somebody that has both. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and do all the socially things. If you're watching me on Reddit, give me an upvote. If you're watching on Twitter, do a retweet, all of that stuff. Thank you to those who do. Today's a bit of a remake, and I'm doing it because it's an important thing, and I need to shout this at myself as well as you lot. And I think I probably had terrible lockdown hair in the last one anyway. So, and a shit microphone. So I'm going to do this again. This is one of those times when I'm doing a video purely for my benefit. So you lot can come along with me if you want. I don't care right now. Sorry. So, I have this piece of advice, and I don't give it you enough because it's so important. And I kind of want to put it on a t-shirt, and I'm quite serious and literal about that. It's so important. This is my best, most useful piece of advice that I can give any of you. And this applies to people with BPD or NPD or both. There's going to come a point when you have something to say, when your opinion needs to be heard, but really it doesn't. Or there's going to come a time when you're thinking of doing something else, really sort of drastic, something that puts you on a different path, something that might not be so easy to go back from, something that might seem a really good idea right now. These things are going to come up. And what we know about some of these things that we feel so clearly in the heat of a moment is that they are so often a terrible, terrible, awful idea that we must never, ever do. These things that we think of in the heat of the moment when we're het up and we're almost on the verge of a rage, or we're a bit in panic, or we're a bit het up in some way, these decisions are not good decisions that we make right now. And we very often come to regret them a great deal. And so here's my advice. Do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Whatever it is, whatever this decision is you've made, don't do it now. Do it tomorrow. Put it off as long as you possibly can. Really not now. Don't cut your hair. Don't post that thing on OnlyFans today. Do it tomorrow. Don't throw out all your clothes thinking that you're going to get new ones. Don't quit your job today because later you're going to go and get a new one because this one sucks and the people piss you off and all that sort of thing. Don't send that text right now. All of it. Do it tomorrow. If it's a good idea now, it will all still be a great idea tomorrow, won't it? If this decision that you've made is really the right thing to do, if it's what you must do because it's the best thing for you in your life, then it still will be that tomorrow. Right? So do it then. Give yourself 24 hours before you do anything. And honestly, it's easy to forget this. It seems so simple, like just wait a day. It's harder than that, I know. Because you want to do it now. It feels like such a good idea, doesn't it? How could you have gone on for so long without doing this thing that you've decided to do? Just do it tomorrow. Please, just tomorrow. That's not a lot to ask, is it? Can we tap into that bit of your brain that is still clinging on to that little bit of rationality that says, do you know what? As good as this feels right now, I do have a history of regretting big decisions that I make in the heat of the moment. It happens more often than not. Hey, the fact that it happens at all, maybe I should just wait till tomorrow. Because that's what you should do. If you want to do it tomorrow, do it tomorrow. Honestly, right? You're grown up. You're allowed to make your own decisions, right or wrong. Just let yourself have a day. Just to sit with it. Imagine you did it for a day. See how that feels. And then do it tomorrow. Because the right thing to do is always the right thing to do. What's good for you will be good tomorrow. And if it was only good for a day, then you shouldn't have been doing a big drastic thing that was only good for a day anyway. So, wait. Am I being clear? Do it tomorrow. Do it later. Don't do it now. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not telling you that you're wrong or you've made a bad decision or that you're a bad person that can't make decisions. I'm not telling you anything. I'm not passing judgment on you or the decision that you're making. I'm just saying, do it tomorrow. Just sit with it. And I hope that you can just calm down and sit with it and do it tomorrow. You're not allowed to do any big things today. And that applies to every day. Except tomorrow. Then you can consider it again. And if you still feel the same, I don't know, wait till the next day. I find that the longer I give things, the less I regret doing. Really. And maybe I've missed out on some things that I should have done and didn't do. I can't think of any right now, but maybe I have. That's feasible, right? If I'm putting off every big decision, maybe there's stuff I'm still putting off I should have done. That makes sense. But I don't feel as bad about those things. I can't even name those things. That's how bad they are. I don't know. I'm just assuming they exist. So that's not really hurting me. But in the past, I've had plenty of examples where I've done the thing that I was raging about or excited about or too eager for, and it's fucked me up or hurt somebody or hurt something or destroyed something or gone just hideously wrong in some way. I've done that plenty of times, and that feels awful. So I decide, for me, if there's something I'm not sure about, if there's something I'm sure about, if there's something that's a big choice that I can't take back, then I'll do it tomorrow. If it still feels good, if it stays with me, if it feels like the right thing to do, then I'll get to it. It will become more clear. I'll be able to say fuck yes to something. I don't really feel like I've missed out on doing stuff because I'm being cautious about doing stuff. And cautious isn't bad. Cautious is cautious. Let's take a look at this. Let's take our time. Let's do it tomorrow. I'm not saying don't do it. Anyway, I hope that helps some of you. Do it tomorrow. I'll see you later. Bye.